Gentlemen, if you're over 50 and you've noticed that your mornings aren't what they used to be, this video could be the game changer you've been searching for. I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and in the next 28 minutes, I'm going to reveal the one vitamin that has helped thousands of my patients restore their morning vitality naturally. But before we dive in, I need you to do something right now. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because the information I'm about to share could transform not just your mornings, but your entire quality of life. And here's why this matters. Every day you wait is another day you're missing out on feeling like the man you deserve to be. Now, I want you to comment below and tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your morning vitality compared to 10 years ago? Be honest. This is a judgment-free zone, and your comment could help other men realize they're not alone in this struggle. Here's what we're going to cover today. First, I'll explain the silent crisis that's affecting 70% of men over 50, and why your doctor might not be telling you the whole truth. Then I'll reveal the specific vitamin that clinical studies show can improve morning erections by up to 85% when taken correctly. And finally, I'll give you the exact protocol my patients use, including the precise timing and dosage that makes all the difference. But here's the thing. This isn't just about morning wood. What I'm about to share affects your energy, your confidence, your relationship, and your overall masculine vitality. So stay with me until the end, because I'll also share a link to the exact supplement formulation I recommend to my patients. You'll find that link in the first comment and in the description below. Let me start with a sobering truth that most men don't want to face. If you're over 50, there's a 70% chance you've experienced a decline in morning erections. And if you're over 60, that number jumps to 85%. But here's what's really concerning. Most men suffer in silence, thinking this is just normal aging. Gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that this is not normal, and it's definitely not something you have to accept. In my 15 years as a urologist, I've seen thousands of men who thought their best days were behind them, only to discover that one simple change brought back their morning vitality. The medical establishment wants you to believe that the only solutions are expensive medications with dangerous side effects or invasive procedures that cost thousands of dollars. But what if I told you that the solution might be sitting in your local pharmacy for less than $20? Before we go further, let me ask you this. How many of you have been told by your doctor that declining morning erections are just part of getting older? Comment below if this sounds familiar, because I want you to know that you deserve better answers than that. The truth is, what happens in the morning is a direct reflection of your vascular health, your hormonal balance, and your overall vitality. When morning erections decline, it's often the first sign that something deeper is going on, something that can be addressed naturally and effectively. Now, let's talk science for a moment. Morning erections, medically known as nocturnal penile tumescence, are actually one of the best indicators of male sexual health. During REM sleep, your body produces surges of testosterone and nitric oxide, two crucial compounds for healthy erectile function. Think of morning erections as your body's daily systems check. When everything is working properly, you should wake up with firm, spontaneous erections 3 to 5 times per week. This isn't just about sexual function, it's about circulation, hormone production, and neurological health. But here's where it gets interesting. Recent research has shown that men who maintain healthy morning erections throughout their 50s, 60s, and beyond have significantly lower rates of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. In other words, your morning vitality is a window into your overall health. So when morning erections start to fade, it's not just about intimacy, though that's certainly important. It's about your body telling you that your vascular system, your hormone production, or your nervous system needs attention. The good news? Unlike what many doctors will tell you, this decline isn't inevitable. In fact, with the right nutritional support, many of my patients report improvements within just 2 to 3 weeks. And the vitamin I'm about to reveal has been the cornerstone of this transformation for thousands of men. If you're finding this information helpful, please hit that like button and share this video with any man in your life who might benefit from this knowledge. Remember, we're not just talking about personal satisfaction here. We're talking about overall health and longevity. All right, gentlemen, here's the moment you've been waiting for. The vitamin that has revolutionized morning vitality for my patients is vitamin D3. But before you roll your eyes and think, I've heard this before, let me explain why this isn't just another vitamin D story. Recent clinical studies have shown that men with optimal vitamin D levels, and I mean optimal, not just normal, have 85% better erectile function than men with deficient levels. But here's the kicker. 75% of men over 50 are vitamin D deficient, and 90% don't have optimal levels. Now you might be thinking, Dr. Mitchell, I take vitamin D. I get some sun. Why isn't this working for me? And that's exactly the right question, because most men are doing it completely wrong. First, the timing matters enormously. Most people take vitamin D in the morning, but for maximum impact on morning erections, you need to take it before bed. Why? Because vitamin D plays a crucial role in testosterone production during sleep, and testosterone peaks during REM sleep, the same time your body is priming itself for morning erections. Second, the dosage most men take is woefully inadequate. The RDA of 600-800 IU is designed to prevent rickets, not optimize male sexual health. The research shows that men need 4,000-6,000 IU daily to achieve optimal blood levels of 50-70 ng/ml. And third, and this is crucial, it needs to be D3, not D2, and it needs to be taken with specific cofactors that most supplements don't include. I'll tell you exactly what those are in just a moment. But first, let me share why this works so powerfully for morning erections specifically. Vitamin D3 works through multiple pathways to restore morning vitality. First, it directly supports testosterone production in the Leydig cells of your testes. Studies show that men with optimal vitamin D levels have testosterone levels that are 20-30% higher than deficient men. Second, vitamin D3 improves endothelial function. That's the lining of your blood vessels. Better endothelial function means better nitric oxide production, which is absolutely essential for healthy erections. Think of nitric oxide as the key that unlocks blood flow to the penis. Third, and this is fascinating, vitamin D3 actually helps regulate the enzyme that breaks down cGMP, the molecule responsible for maintaining erections. When you have optimal vitamin D levels, your body can maintain erections more easily and for longer periods. But here's where the bedtime timing becomes crucial. Your body's natural testosterone production peaks between 2 to 4 a.m. By taking vitamin D3 before bed, you're providing your body with the raw materials it needs to maximize this natural testosterone surge. Additionally, vitamin D3 taken at night helps regulate your circadian rhythm, leading to deeper, more restorative sleep. And better sleep means better hormone production, which means better morning erections. If this is making sense to you, please comment below with vitamin D3 so I know you're following along. And don't forget to check the link in the description for the specific formulation I recommend to my patients. Let me share some real stories from my practice. Just last month, I had a 58-year-old patient, let's call him Robert, who came to me frustrated and embarrassed. He hadn't experienced a morning erection in over 2 years, and it was affecting his marriage and his confidence. Robert's blood work showed vitamin D levels of just 18 ng/ml, severely deficient. I put him on the protocol I'm about to share with you, and within 3 weeks, he was experiencing morning erections 4 to 5 times per week. After 2 months, his vitamin D levels were at 65 ng/ml, and he told me he felt like he was 35 again. Another patient, a 62-year-old named Michael, had been on prescription ED medication for 5 years. The side effects were terrible: headaches, flushing, and dangerous drops in blood pressure. After implementing the vitamin D3 protocol, he was able to reduce his medication by 75% and still maintain better function than he'd had in years. But perhaps the most touching story is from a 55-year-old patient whose wife had written me a letter. She said that getting her husband back, his confidence, his energy, his passion for life had saved their marriage. That's the power of addressing the root cause instead of just masking symptoms. Now, I want to be clear, these aren't isolated cases. In my practice, about 80% of men who follow this protocol see significant improvements within 4 to 6 weeks. The key is consistency and getting the details right. All right, let's get into the specifics. Here's the exact protocol that has worked for thousands of my patients. First, the dosage. 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily. If you're severely deficient, below 20 ng/ml, you might need 6,000, 8,000 IU for the first month, then reduce to 5,000 IU for maintenance. Second, the timing. Take it 30 to 60 minutes before bed, preferably with a small amount of healthy fat like a handful of nuts or a tablespoon of olive oil. The fat is crucial because vitamin D is fat soluble. Third, the cofactors. This is where most people go wrong. Vitamin D3 needs magnesium to be properly activated. I recommend 400-600 milliliters of magnesium glycinate taken with the vitamin D3. It also needs vitamin K2 to direct calcium to the right places in your body. 100-200 mcg of K2 MK7 form. Fourth, Get your blood levels tested. You want to achieve a blood level of 50 to 70 ml. Most labs will say anything above 30 ml is normal, but for optimal male sexual health, you need to be in that 50-70 range. Fifth, be patient but consistent. Some men see improvements in 2 to 3 weeks, but for most, it takes 6 to 8 weeks to see the full benefits. Your body needs time to build up optimal levels and repair years of deficiency. Are you taking notes? Comment below with protocol if you're writing this down. And remember to check the description for the exact supplement I recommend that includes all these cofactors in the right ratios. Now, while vitamin D3 is the cornerstone of this protocol, there are several other factors that can amplify your results. First, optimize your sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep and try to maintain consistent sleep and wake times. Poor sleep destroys testosterone production faster than almost anything else. Second, manage stress. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which directly suppresses testosterone. Whether it's meditation, exercise, or just taking time for hobbies you enjoy, stress management is crucial. Third, consider your diet. Foods rich in zinc like oysters, grass-fed beef, and pumpkin seeds support testosterone production. Antioxidant-rich foods like berries and dark leafy greens support vascular health. Fourth, moderate exercise is incredibly beneficial, but avoid overtraining. Resistance training 2 to 3 times per week is ideal. Too much cardio can actually suppress testosterone. Fifth, limit alcohol and eliminate smoking. Both directly impair erectile function and reduce the effectiveness of the vitamin D3 protocol. Remember, gentlemen, this is about creating a lifestyle that supports your vitality long-term. The vitamin D3 protocol is powerful on its own, but when combined with these lifestyle factors, the results can be truly transformative. Before we wrap up, let me share the most common mistakes I see men make with this protocol. Mistake number 1, taking vitamin D2 instead of D3. D2 is much less effective and can actually interfere with D3 absorption. Always choose D3. Mistake number 2, taking it in the morning. Remember, timing matters. For maximum impact on morning erections, take it before bed. Mistake number 3, not taking it with fat. Vitamin D is fat-soluble, which means it needs fat to be absorbed. Taking it on an empty stomach wastes most of the dose. Mistake number 4, ignoring the cofactors. Vitamin D3 without magnesium and K2 is like trying to start a car without oil. It might work temporarily, but you won't get optimal results. Mistake number 5, giving up too soon. I've had patients who saw no results for 4 to 5 weeks, then suddenly experienced dramatic improvements. Your body needs time to repair and optimize. Mistake number 6, not getting blood levels tested. Flying blind is dangerous. You need to know your starting point and track your progress. And finally, mistake number 7, thinking this is a magic bullet. While vitamin D3 is incredibly powerful, it works best as part of a comprehensive approach to male health. Gentlemen, we've covered a lot of ground today, but here's what I want you to remember. Your best days don't have to be behind you. The decline in morning vitality that affects so many men over 50 is not inevitable, and it's not something you have to accept. The vitamin D3 protocol I've shared with you today has helped thousands of men reclaim their mornings, their confidence, and their vitality. But knowledge without action is worthless. So here's what I want you to do right now. First, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos on men's health. Second, give this video a thumbs up if it's been helpful. It helps me reach more men who need this information. Third, comment below and let me know. What's your biggest takeaway from today's video? Are you ready to try the vitamin D3 protocol? Your comment could inspire another man to take action. Fourth, and this is crucial, check the link in the first comment and in the description below. I've partnered with a reputable company to provide the exact vitamin D3 formulation I recommend to my patients, with all the right cofactors in the optimal ratios. This isn't just any vitamin D supplement. It's specifically formulated for male vitality. Remember, gentlemen, you deserve to feel vital, confident, and energetic at any age. Don't let anyone tell you that declining vitality is just part of getting older. Take control of your health, implement this protocol, and reclaim your mornings. I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive deeper into natural testosterone optimization. Until then, stay strong, stay healthy, and remember, your best days are still ahead of you. Don't forget to check out my next video on the 3 foods that are secretly destroying your testosterone levels. Click the link that's appearing on your screen right now, and I'll see you there.